You were born for this. Born for what, you ask? Enlightenment, awakening, Kundalini awakening. You were born for a Kundalini awakening. You, my friend, have taken birth, this precious human birth, in order that you could arouse and awaken the goddess within you. Kundalini Shakti, up the Sushumna, exploding in the heart as divine love, universal love, cosmic love, awakening at the Ajna, the third eye, as this sudden and spontaneous recognition of the self, the universal self or universal consciousness in Satori, and in the crown merging in Swarupa, which is the complete dissolution in or merging in formlessness and the realization of union with the divine or union with God. You, my friend, were born for this. Our general culture in this modern era, in particular if you live in the West, will tell you that you were born for success, that you were born for owning a house, you were born for being a family man or raising a family and having children if you're a woman. And these things all do happen, but they happen on a different plane of existence, you could say, simultaneous to your true purpose, which is spiritual growth and enlightenment, which is to fully awaken the Kundalini energy and evolve your consciousness, to evolve your multidimensional awareness. Simultaneous to that spiritual evolution, there is a different evolution that happens, which is in the horizontal plane of your life. And on the horizontal plane, it's a different game. There's things that you do that may have a certain outcome that's positive, or it may have an outcome, where you succeed or you fail. And that's the realm that typically society, in the West at least, operates within. But as Kundalini yoginis and yogis, we need to continually remember that there's also the vertical plane, which is the true purpose of birth. You see, because if we were born in a different era or in a different part of the world, then society's goals would differ. And we're in a period now where society's goals are changing. Over the next few years, what society is and how it functions is going to change dramatically. They say that because of technology and AI, it's quite likely that the vast majority of employment opportunities are no longer going to be present for human beings. You see, so what the society and what the horizontal plane goal is differs across different cultural contexts and in different time periods. But the vertical goal, you see, I'm saying the timeless goal, one is timeless, one's always present, doesn't change, is the awakening, is recognizing the oneness of being, awakening Kundalini, invoking God's grace, living for the benefit of others, sharing the teachings of enlightenment and sharing the energy of enlightenment. If you have a Kundalini awakening, that energy is radiating out into the environment. And the more you give, the more flows to give. And that quest, that's what you were really born for. You see, we take birth thousands of times. You can't think the real reason you birth each time was for those horizontal plane goals that differed. If you were born in the Dark Ages, what would be considered the goal would be completely different. If you were born and you were born in a tribe in the Amazon, then the cultural goals will be completely different. But in every birth, when you take birth as a human being, there is this ever-present true meaning and true purpose of life, which is to recognize your union with God, which is to grow in your love of God, and to completely awaken your spiritual body, the rainbow body, and recognize that the essence of your being is formless and transcendental and at one with the divine ocean of God, and it therefore is the same essence that you see when you in your neighbor. Your neighbor is yourself. Recognizing that is the true or the deeper purpose of life. And it exists, that deeper purpose, it exists alongside, simultaneous to, but on a different plane to your worldly purpose, which may be, you've got a job, maybe you're a car salesman, and you need to sell a certain number of cars and you want a promotion. That's valid. That's really valid. But just remember as you're doing that it's God selling cars to God. And if you get passed up on the promotion, God didn't want me to have this promotion. The universe didn't think I thought I needed the promotion. The universe didn't. It doesn't mean you don't go for the promotion. It doesn't mean you don't go for the promotion again. But always remember to keep the lion's share of your attention and your heart energy, your heart space available for loving the transcendental reality, for chanting the Lord's name, for invoking grace, for praying, for giving thanks, for seeing yourself in the eyes of your neighbor, for loving your neighbor as yourself, loving the Lord thy God with all thy heart, all thy mind, and all thy soul. You were born for this. Spiritual awakening. May it find you now. Om Namah Shivaya. Thank you.